Well, good morning, everyone. We are here with Hooman from Iran. He's in San Diego, California, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his journey doing real estate and also his immigration journey. Hooman, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Carolina. Thank you for having me.
Yes, we're here kind of getting people out of the comfort zone a little bit, but I do appreciate your willingness to talk to everyone, especially you being from Iran. Can you tell me a little bit about your immigration process, how you got to this country, and how
Yes,
has it been?
absolutely. Yes. First of all, hello, everyone, and thank you, Carolina, for the opportunity. Yes, I'm originally from Iran, born and raised in Tehran, the capital. It's a big, crazy city with, at that time, it was 12 million people. I don't know how many right now. But yeah, different culture, different background. My family and I immigrated to USA. We came straight to San Diego in 2012. So it's
Okay.
been almost 11 years now. And the reason for that was that in my country, the success, the progress of in any sort of business you want to do is limited. You have to rely on the government, which is not very business friendly, and you're very limited. And politically, it's not a good environment. So we had family in the US, so we decided
Hmm.
to immigrate. It was not an easy process. It took us like 2 years to like completely like get out of Iran and come to the US, but it
Wow.
was worth it, I guess. So
Okay.
yeah, I know every immigrant has their own story and how they got here. So I don't know how much time we got, but mine was we had to go to Austria for several months. I stayed in Austria in Europe for 10 months
Oh,
before
wow.
my interview with the U.S. Embassy. We got an interview time, and then we could complete the immigration process. It took a while, but as I said, it's worth it.
Was it an asylum or what? How did you guys?
No,
Oh,
we are religious minorities. We are considered religious minorities in Iran. We are not Muslim. We are Zoroastrians, and there was a
okay.
program uh, that helped us come here as refugees. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's kind of similar to asylum, but it's not asylum. So I don't know about the technicalities, but we came here as refugees, but we had to fill out the paperwork, interview and do all that to like be
Okay.
able to get here. Yeah.
It was just your wife and you, or you guys have kids?
No, my wife did the same process, but separate from me. So we met here actually. We didn't meet
Oh,
in Iran. Yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah. We
that's
met
cool.
here through a mutual friend of ours in 2015. We got married in 2015. So yeah, yeah. But I was
That's a great
here in the U.S.
coincidence.
from 2012. Sorry, go ahead. What was it?
That's a great coincidence that you guys met here,
Yes,
going through
yes,
the same process.
yes, yes.
That's
Exactly. Yeah.
awesome. So you got here to the U.S. and what did you start doing? Like, how was your life
So
back then?
yeah, my background, I studied structural engineering in Iran. I went to university back home over there, and I got my licenses, my degrees over there. So I plan to do the same thing in the US, like continue engineering work. When I got here in 2012, the economy was still recovering from the crash that happened in 2008, so they did not hire very well. I had to look for a job for like 2 or 3 years. And meanwhile, I studied and got my PE license, my professional engineering license in the
Mm-hmm.
field of civil engineering. And that helped me like become familiar with the codes and regulations here in the US. And it was a good thing on my resume, and they hired me after I got my PE in 2015. I got hired by the city of San Diego, and I'm still working for the city as an engineer, as a structural engineer. That's my day job.
Okay. So you're a
Yeah.
W-2.
Yes, yes, still
Awesome.
working full time W-2, and yeah, but trying to build the real estate business as a side hustle, and hopefully
Okay.
be able to get out of the W-2 world soon, hopefully.
That's the goal. That's the goal. And how did you
Yeah.
come across with real estate then?
So yeah, real estate. Me and my wife always wanted to do something in real estate because Iranians traditionally we were taught that real estate is where the wealth, the actual wealth, is built. It's a gets rich slow thing, but it like basically guarantees your future. You buy something, you hold it for a long time, then you're all set. But that was the mentality behind it. But we actually started like saving our money and investing. We first started with our primary residence. We bought it in 2016 in San Diego, and it was a tough transition for us because we were renting. We were paying only $1,200 a month as rent, and when we got this mortgage, bought this house, we had to pay like 2,400, something like that, almost double the rent as mortgage. And it was hard on us, but I'm glad that we made that decision and we bought it because, as you know, in California, prices go up like crazy. So if we didn't buy it then we couldn't afford to buy it later. So yeah, that's how we started. And with our primary residence, we got a HELOC on it after several years. We bought it
Hmm.
in 2016. In 2020, we got a HELOC on it for $100,000.
Okay.
That's how much equity we built up in the house. And with that money, we could go and buy a rental property. So we started out of state because California is so expensive. And so in 2021, we got in Indiana. There's a small city in northwest Indiana called Gary, Indiana. We bought a single family home over there with the
Okay.
HELOC money. Yeah, we bought it from a wholesaler. So we,
Wow. That's out
yeah,
of your comfort zone.
it is because we definitely wanted to do something in real estate. I was watching the bigger podcasts, the interviews. I didn't know Pace at that time. We didn't know anything about creative finance.
Okay.
So yeah, we bought the property in Indiana. It cash flowed okay, like $300 a month. We were happy with it. We didn't invest that much money. We invested only $65,000,
Right.
and that was money cash we paid for it, and then we refinanced out of it.
Okay.
Kind of like a Burr strategy, but we didn't do any rehab. It was just
Okay.
a turnkey property. We still have it to this day.
Oh,
It
wow.
has its ups and downs. Remote investing, it has its own challenges. Property managers, roof leaks. We had to replace the roof last year, which was not fun. We spent $8,000 on it, which was like kind of like wiped out all of our like profit for
Mm-hmm.
the whole year. Yeah, um, it as I said, it has its own challenges doing long distance. But
That's amazing.
yeah. So do
And
you
what
want me
are
to
you guys doing?
continue
What are
to?
you guys doing today in real estate? Like that's how
Yeah.
you started. What are you guys doing right now?
So yeah, that's a great question. So we transitioned into this sober living business that we're doing right now, and it was completely by accident. We watched a webinar online, and then it resonated with us because this couple were doing like they had 6 houses in Seattle, which is also an expensive market, and they told us how they taught the audience how they cash flow expensive properties. inexpensive markets, doing the shared housing model. And sober living is a niche in shared housing. And at the meantime, they're helping people. It's very much needed. Housing is in expensive markets is a challenge, and they are able to help people and make money. We said, wow, this is a no-brainer. Let's do it. And we attended their course, and we learned from them the ins and outs, and we thought about it. We started actually implementing the learnings that we had in 2022. So last year, we bought our first home in San Diego. We house women with children who are in recovery. Women are in recovery and they have children, or pregnant women. We house them, and we are able to actually help them and make like $3,000 to $4,000 a month on that single family home, which is great. I mean,
Wow.
yeah, yeah, but it's a little bit more involved than a traditional rental, as you know. It's not
Mhm.
completely hands off. It's like it's a business, but it's worth it. So that's where we are right now. Yeah, I have a full-time job, so my wife is
She
managing
takes,
that
okay.
place and operating the sober living. Yeah, she used to have a W-2 job as well, but I encouraged her, and she decided to quit her job, and she's fully doing the sober living business right now. So
Okay. So she enjoys it.
yeah, so yeah, it's a little bit more involved. So I'm sitting here talking about it, but as we speak, so she's on the phone with the residents and with their caseworkers. She has to manage that. It's her thing, and he likes it, and she likes it, and you know, we're trying to expand the business and hopefully buy more properties. The main reason we joined Sub 2
Hmm.
was when we found Pace, and
Yeah.
he is amazing with all the things he talks about, creative finance, subject to seller finance. We thought, wow, that's amazing. So we are almost capped at our traditional loans with the banks. So let's go after it and be able to buy more properties using creative finance. That's the main reason we joined Sub 2. So
Okay.
yeah, we're trying to connect with as many people as we can, and hopefully we can find something to buy creatively here in San Diego.
So this sovereign living that you have, you bought it traditional with the
Yes,
traditional way, and you're
yes,
looking to buy houses creatively so you can expand the business. That's
yes. That's the plan for us right now. Yes.
okay. But you haven't bought one just yet. You're looking for it.
No, yeah, we're still looking, and yeah, we are trying to connect with wholesalers, with investors, agents, to see if anyone has anything that fits our criteria, our buy box. Yeah, hopefully we can buy something creatively.
Okay. And what is your buy books?
So yeah, I'd be happy to share it with you. So it's usually we're only looking for single family homes at this stage, not
Okay.
multifamily, just single family homes. But the more bedrooms it has, the better, obviously. Minimum would be 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. But if it's like a large square footage home, maybe a 2,500 3 bedroom, we can easily convert the spaces into more bedrooms. So
Okay.
something, yeah, in the range of 2,000 square feet would be ideal. 4 beds, 2 baths, 3 bathrooms would be even better. And that's our buy box. And the neighborhood is also important. It We are looking for neighborhoods that have no HOAs, because HOAs can be kind of tough to deal with sometimes with the type of business that we're doing. And some cities are more strict and more stringent with the sober living like licenses and requirements like that. But right now our home is in Vista, California, so we're looking in the North County area. and the same neighborhood, preferably. But we're open to buying in all San Diego County. So if any deal comes to us that is in San Diego County and fits our other criteria, we'd be open to look at it for sure.
Okay, awesome. So this is how many years after you bought the house in Indiana? How many
Uh,
years ago was that?
yeah, that one was 2021, I think, and we
Okay,
started the sober living in 2022, so 1 year after.
1 year after. So how do you see you looking back to when you started to where you are today? Like what do you think you have achieved with the subject community and all the trainings that you have gone through?
Yeah, I mean, I personally think sub two community is amazing. The connections that you make in the sub two community, the things that you learn not only from PACE but from other students, other community members is amazing. And there's a lot to learn, and you can easily get this they call it shiny object syndrome, and it's real for me too, because me and my wife, we look at different things, different strategies. One day is path split, one day is sober living, one day is midterm rental, we're all over the place. But multifamily, but it's okay to know about these things, but you should find the thing that resonates with you and you want to do, and you want to, you know it becomes your bread and butter after a while. So for us right now, we found this niche, which is like sober livings. We want something in our neighborhood. We don't want to do out of state, because the Indiana property was a starter property for us. We
Mm-hmm.
learned a lot from it, but it's not something that we wanted to continue doing, like building a portfolio, like long distance out of state. At
Yeah,
least not right now. Maybe like in the future, 10 years from now, who knows? But right now, it's not something that we want to do. We
absolutely.
The cash flow is okay in those states, but in states like in big cities and states like California, that appreciation also helps you like build wealth, because it's not all about cash flow. Appreciation is important too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and that's all we are learning. We're still learning from the sub two community, from paces trainings, connecting with other people like yourself. We definitely love connecting with people and learning from everyone.
Sure. So what would you advise to other immigrants that are chasing that American dream and that financial freedom,
Yeah.
like other people from Iran that you say have that mentality of real estate being the ultimate goal to your freedom in life? Like what would you advise to them um based on your experience and what you've
Yeah.
learned?
Yeah. So my advice would be for them to go on YouTube and learn, see what resonates with you, because I tried a lot of different things personally. Like I tried the stock market too. It was a shiny object for me, and I thought I could easily make money on it, and I lost like at least $15,000 on stock market. And after that, I said, no, it's not for me. It's a scam. It's not a scam. It's gambling, in my opinion. Some people make good money on it, but I don't know how they do it. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
real estate for me was my thing, and my wife also was on board. So we decided to do investing in real estate. But whatever you want to do, my advice is to go learn about it, learn everything about it, become an expert in it, become very good at it. And you cannot do it in everything. Nobody can claim that he's an expert or she's an expert in stock market and real estate and
Mm-hmm.
cryptocurrency and whatever. But you have to choose your thing and go learn about it, go become an expert, and join a community. Like Sub 2 was a game changer for us. Sub
Yeah.
2 and Gator, we are also a member of the Gator community. That's where we started. So we started joining the Gator group because it was the entry fee was lower, to be honest with you. And when we got our first Gator deal, then we paid for the sub 2 mentorship, and that's how we got into sub 2.
That's
So
beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful. But do you think that us immigrants have like an extra like barrier in our minds that we can start doing this? Like, it's like a great
Yeah,
advice to go and learn. Like, ignorance is the big enemy, right? But
exactly.
how did
Yeah.
you overcome that limitation that we have in our minds, thinking, oh, because I don't have credit, I cannot do this. I need to wait until I build up my credit.
Yeah, that all comes with, as you mentioned, a good point, ignorance. Because when you don't know something, you don't know something. But when you see other people have achieved what they have achieved, you go follow their path. You just it's a proven thing. You don't have to invent the wheel. You just have to learn the process. And that only comes with joining a community, learning from other people, and just when you learn something, when you know it, then your fears go away. And I know in the beginning it can be challenging. Like starting is always the hardest step. The first step is always the hardest step. When you start, it all comes to you. You find your way.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, that's great. Your experience and what you guys are doing and the way you're impacting the society as well with the sober living.
Mhm.
It's amazing. It's brave too, to get involved with with those type of situations. But your guys are certainly making a difference
Yeah,
with the
thank you.
community and the people in San Diego. So thank you very much. Come on, I'm gonna finish the recording now because I want people to see you, to connect with you, to let them know that you're a buyer in San Diego, California, and hopefully send you over some great single family homes. Okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much,
Thank
Carolina.
you. Are you there?